living in Georgia than he did living in Hollywood or showing up to Hollywood.
I believe it.
That's
All right, we're
insane.
live.
Everybody's
All right.
moving out of here now, and they're getting work.
What's up, Full Podcast? What's up, Full Podcast? We're here, man, with Father Greg Boy over there, engineering the podcast. Felipe Esparza right here, looking hot as ever, like Miss America and Miss Northridge. I feel like an insult and shit. No, shit, you brought me down. You might as well say Miss Laguna Hills. Martin Rizzo, what's up, bro? We miss you on tour. We're going to see you again. Rodrigo Torres right here, man, wearing yellow and red, looking like the baseball coach for fucking Roosevelt High School. We're going to get more run, guys. Man, look right now, man. I look like that. There's this guy I follow who looks like Wolverine, and he's buff as hell, but he's like muscular, bro. And he's like a total 100% vegan. He's always like throwing the vegan Bible that you don't gotta eat meat to look like this. He's into bodybuilding. He's weird looking guy, but he's huge, bro. Like a monster. Speaking of monsters, brother, we got fucking all the way from Toronto, Angelo Tsarouchas. Unless you're fucking looking it up on fucking Wikipedia, is Angelo Tsarouchas.
Tsarouchas.
For real, so you gotta look that up on Wikipedia. It's Tsarouchas. Tsarouchas of the liver. For real, it's like I know the way Rodrigo, not Rodrigo, like fucking and the other brown guy, Russell Peters says that Angelo Tsarouchas. So that's why I say Tsarouchas.
Tsarouchas, yeah. But at the airport, they screwed up my name. They put another T, and they said paging passenger Tsar touch ass.
I believe it, bro.
Touch asses.
Sometimes, man, when you travel, the worst one of the airlines will throw you off and make you look suspicious because they'll throw in your middle name and you never heard it before. They'll be like Trenton Torres, and what? Who's that? Trenton? Then you missed it. No, it's Trini lady.
Trenton.
Yeah, like who got in trouble like that? Larry Bubbles Brown.
Yeah, because Lawrence.
No, that was an idiot who at TSA who didn't know that Lawrence is the long version of Larry. That's an idiot. Sorry, that's her bad, man. She ruined it.
What's the short version of Tsarouchas, man?
Tsar. That's what my brother does. My brother makes it Tsar.
Like you're a czar. Like a king.
Tsar. Like Russian kings.
As a Greek person in America yourself, but your ancestors, like the ones that came before you, the ones that actually never went back and had to live. Actually, the ones who opened up the Jim Burgers in Boyle Heights. Yeah, that was Jim. He was Greek. Shout out to the Greek. I don't know his last name, but he owned Jim Burgers, and he owned Jim Burger, all the Jim Burgers, in Boyle Heights and Southgate. And this guy, man, back in the day when in Little League, you couldn't just be a Dodger team in Little League, man. You had to pay somebody, I guess. I don't know, but everything was copyrighted, right, Rodrigo? When I was a kid, you couldn't be the Dodgers. You'll be the guy with the
Dodgers now in Little League.
Yeah, when I was a little boy, you'll be the guy with a blue shirt, a number in the back, and a D in the front. Yeah. And if you were like the Reds, you were all red, but you had an R. No Cincinnati Red logo, no Dodger logo, no Pirates, none of that shit. So this fucking guy that named Jim, who owned the Jim Burgers, he donated all the T-shirts, and he said, "Fuck it," in the back of just say Jim Burgers.
That's cool.
Why not? He paid for it, right? Let me tell you something. Anywhere in the world, if it's a good burger, there's a Greek making it.
Well,
anywhere in the world, man.
Anywhere in the fucking world. I don't care where you go.
Tommy Burger's Greek.
Anywhere in Los Angeles, man.
Burger's Greek.
If you anywhere in Los Angeles, if you eat a menudo out of a Coke cup, it's probably owned by a Greek guy.
Dude, even Dino's fucking chicken.
Dino's, bro, is bomb. Dino's is famous for their chicken, but nobody ever called it Greek but it's just this chicken with this red sauce that it's like
delicious.
It's just like, I don't know, it's like this Indian red sauce. It's Greek red sauce. I don't know, but everybody loves it.
It's
Nobody
like
cares.
the chicken is red. It almost looks like lobster meat, bro, because it's so red. It's insane. It's fucking good.
Delicious.
And the Chinese people call it Mongolian beef, though.
Red hot Cheeto.
Mongolian chicken.
It has red hot Cheeto juice.
Yeah, man. Hey, this is the All Greek podcast today, bro. We're gonna get to know Angelo Tsarouchas. Hey, he's an OG, bro. He's the real OG, bro. The motherfucker sits down. Like when I was at Russell Peters' house, he'll be sitting. I'll be smoking a joint and shit, and this fool be sitting down, bro, with his sandals and his shorts, his fucking Bahama t-shirt, bro, and the fattest cigar ever, bro. Like every day, the cigar got bigger, bro. But by the time I left, he was smoking a fucking a Louisville Slugger, bro.
Premium
What here?
He was chopping it. By the time I left, bro, he was chopping it with a machete, bro.
We got a lot of fun at Russell's house. Hey, listen, one cigar a day, you're a gentleman. You know what I mean, Felipe? Have a nice, I make burgers and have some hot dogs, some sausage, maybe some nice carne asada, something, and then have a nice cigar like a fucking gentleman. That's what I'm talking about.
Where's
like
the address?
Hey, dude. So I'm chilling right there, you know, and this fool that morning, bro. Everybody gets up late, you know. He's up there early and shit, staring at nothing. And this fool said, "Hey man, you want to have some real OG fucking Greek coffee?" And I said, "All righty." You know, but this fool, like, I thought he would have like go get something that says Greek on it, you know, or something with a Greek flag, you know, or something with the Roman numerals and shit. Now, this fool takes a little ass kettle this small, like right there, a metal one, and starts shoving his own coffee in there and cook that shit on an open fire, bro. And he makes 2 good ass coffees, bro, with sugar, you know, bomb, bro, bomb. You know what? It was like the Cuban one, but just stronger, bro, and some sugar in there, but that melted together. And then he said, "Wait, I'm gonna read your fortune." And that fool fucking he turns it over, bro, and he fucking started reading the coffee grounds, bro. The way they read the lady read your future and your fortune.
Damn.
Here's the thing. It's a lineage thing that goes back to Asia Minor. On my mother's side, the great grandmother, they were gypsies. All right. At 11 years old.
That's right.
I told you I learned how to read coffee cups. Now my dad's from Sparta, and he fucking hated that shit. And he was all witches.
That's funny, man. I bet Sparta, he hated that shit.
He hated it. I told
you to fucking roundhouse that shit.
So
bullshit, bro.
I read coffee cup. Nobody knows this. I've done Felipe's, and Russell won't let me do it anymore because I've scared the shit out of him.
He thought he was going to have 2
bro, everything you've done came true. You had 3 women leave him.
Yeah.
It's true. That's why
It's been a bad last 3 years.
And I know, and people go, one guy said to me, the guy Kangle Kid, the rapper, he was at Russell's house, and he goes, "I don't believe in this shit." Now I go, "I don't have to read it." He goes, "I'll read it anyway." And then he went back to New York, and 2 weeks later, he called back Russell Felipe, and he goes, "Dude, who's that fat cryptic Greek guy? Fucking freaking me out, man. Everything he read in the cup came true. I'm shitting my pants."
I bet you told Nick Torturo. Did you read Nick Torturo's?
Not yet. Nick wants me to read his cup, but you know, I was at the Great Greek restaurant in Ventura once, and Meg Ryan was there.
It has to be great, eh?
Great Greek. That's what it's called. No, but, and you know, Felipe, Meg Ryan was there years ago, and I read her cup with her manager, and they got freaked out. But I do it for entertainment. I don't tell people it's spooky shit, right? Because they go, "Oh, this is bullshit." And then you read a couple of cups, and all of a sudden they're like, "Wait a second, man, all this shit happened. It's only in your cup." And I don't charge for it because everybody's saying, you know, they always say, "Charge me money," but no. And I think that's what makes it legit in their mind is that you read it. But you see, most people, you know what I do sometimes? I'll be reading their cup and they go, I don't believe in this. This is bullshit. I turn it over and go, fuck off. Okay, get lost. Next. I just throw them out. I said, I'm not going to read your cup. And then they go, no, I didn't mean to insult you. I go, no, forget it, man. I do that for effect, right? So they go, I'm serious about the shit.
Martin Rizzo's stepfather reads shit stains on underwear.
Who is this dude?
So wait, Angelo, wait. So when you do that, do you like pick up the coffee cup and go, oh my God, like act like you see something in the grounds that you dumped out?
What happens, Lisa, is that you drink the coffee, and it's got grounds, and then you turn it upside down in the cup and you let it sit for a couple of minutes. It's whatever you've drank, you lift the grounds. When I pick up the cup, what a sexy man Felipe is. When I pick up the cup,
Sparta, though.
And when I pick up the cup, I see whatever is in your cup. It could be anything. So it's what's going on in your life, and what could be going on. So I'm not a futurist or a medium. I just read the coffee.
The realm.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, it's funny because I don't advertise it. I know Felipe. I've done it for Felipe and Russell and all these other people at Russell's compound, and then. They go, I don't, but I find, especially in LA, because everybody's so fucking psychic and full of shit. So it's whatever's in your cup. I can't give you lottery numbers or.
You can't do it over the podcast.
The only way I could do it, you'd have to have people drinking Greek. It has to be Greek coffee. It can't be any. You can have Sanka. Or fucking Dunkin' coffee.
Does it have to be the person's coffee or your coffee?
No, the person's coffee. The person
Yeah, they have to have drank it.
Is it Greek coffee?
They have to drink it.
Is the Greek coffee like an espresso, or is it like?
It's good, dude. It's good.
It's good. Now, Felipe's at it. It's good. It's like
Armenian coffee.
It's even better. It's good. It's good for you too.
That's Armenian coffee, but it just cooked in a kettle, bro. Like.
So like the French press or the percolator?
No, it's cooked on the stove top.
Oh, it's just a hot. Okay, I know, like an espresso.
And you pour it in the cup.
Yeah, okay, I've seen it.
I was like, I remember I said I'm gonna get one of these. I never did it.
But it's funny every time I go there now, and it's like they want now. Russell's girlfriend wants me to read her cup, and everyone wants me. I mean, the problem if I'm at a party, if I start reading one or two, then I'm at 25 cups. Everybody that never drank, because nobody believes in it, but everybody wants their fucking coffee cup read, right? And I read shit.
Have you ever had anybody say, read mine, but make it decaf?
Not yet.
Imagine that shit, dude. Decaf. It's coming, eh? Oh, by the way, man, Dogecoin is up to $40. This is the last podcast. I'm gonna sell it for $1 million.
You're tired.
And we're gonna tax me $230,000.
We would have over $2 million if it gets up to $40.
There you go, my little secrets.
Well, it's not $40.
You guys
Hey, there's some cholo who bought the wrong one. Eh? He bought fucking Loge seats. I thought you stayed him instead of Loge coin.
Dog coin.
Oh, getting back to Angelo, when you started off, Russell used to open for you, huh?
No, was it? I met Russell in Ottawa, Canada, years ago.
Oh, that's fucking far, bro.
That's a long time ago, brother.
That's so far away, too.
It's far away. Ottawa, Canada, the capital of Canada. And I was hosting. I was the MC. And Russell at the time was split middle. They do, in the middle act would be 2 15-minute acts, and then the headliner. Yeah, and that's when I met Russell, like 1992, 93.
I like that way. That's why I wrote.
We did it.
Cold middle.
And I got to tell you, I've done shows. I got to work with Felipe and Russell, and I mean, those two guys are so much fun. Not on stage, even off stage, man. It's been fun. I like Felipe. And dude, I watched your HBO special like 3 times. I fucking loved it, man. I'm not blowing you here. I just loved it. My wife loved it too. It was great. The one with with your licensing and your immigration papers in the back.
That's the one?
Oh, yeah, the second one, yeah. That's a good one.
That was great, dude. We loved it. Even my mother-in-law loved it. She goes, that guy's crazy, but he's funny.
I just got an email today that my agent, Chris Smith, from ICM, that Netflix is going to submit my special Malas Decisiones for an Emmy, bro.
Whoa!
Oh, nice. Yeah. Good for you, man. That's awesome.
And there aren't many being submitted this year because there weren't many
Submitted,
names
bro.
this year, so that'd be
Lisa,
cool.
Lisa didn't get a best editor producer that we read it though.
No, the submission is for the best
She's all
special.
mad.
That is the executive producer's award right there.
Start
But
making phone calls and
then
shit.
you have
Fires
a
the publicist.
You have a writing submission as well, and then the director has a directing submission. So we have three possibilities for something.
Let me read your cup, and I'll tell you if it's going to win it or not. There.
So you started comedy in Ottawa?
Well, originally Vancouver. 19 years old. I had a convertible Buick Pontiac Parisienne. Okay,
Yeah, I see you in that car, eh?
Driving across Canada, smoking weed, listening to George Thorogood. I know it's fucking probably know who he is. And then we ended up in Vancouver.
Bad.
And then, yeah, exactly. And then I did a place called Punchlines Comedy Theater, 21 Water Street. And that's where I ended up in Ottawa at Yuck Yucks. And that's where I started.
Yucks.
A star is born.
Yucks in Canada.
Angelo, did you ever drive to Seattle from Vancouver?
You know what? I did
You
when I lived there. Yeah. Because I've been in Seattle since I've been living in LA. But you'd find a lot of comics from Seattle would come up to Vancouver.
Really?
And vice versa. Yeah, it was easier then too, right? It wasn't so the borders weren't so.
There was a club that I never got to go. It closed by the time I started headlining. It was called Underground.
Right in Seattle.
There are two of them in Seattle. One in Seattle and one in Tacoma. And I think Adam Norwest bought them and made him his club, but I could be wrong.
Is that the Parlor now? Is that the Parlor?
No, Adam Norwest, he owns
Tacoma Comedy Club.
Tacoma Comedy Club and Seattle Comedy Club, huh?
Seattle. I don't know about Seattle.
No,
I don't think there's one in Seattle. It's Tacoma, and they own another one.
Spokane,
yeah.
and St. Louis and Oklahoma.
Really? Oh, they own the Oklahoma Brick City, right?
Brick City,
that's brand new.
These guys that own these clubs, Adam Norwest, but they're run by his dad and mom. Usually manage it and show up. They're like always together, man. Like they tell you, you ask them, man, what liquor store is open around here? And he goes, just take a 6-pack.
Cool. Has it ever happened to you guys? I submitted to go perform at Rooster T. Feathers.
Back in the bro, that was
fucking middle of nowhere. And the guy goes, "Where did you play last?" I go, "I headlined at Caroline's in New York on Broadway." He goes, "I don't think you're good for our club." Are you fucking serious?
Damn.
Headlining Caroline's in New York, and I can't play Rooster T. fucking Feathers. It sounds like a failed chicken joint.
Yeah.
That was their way of telling. That was their way of telling you we don't deal with agents.
Probably did you a favor.
Big shot. I'd heard about it because Ruben Paul said, "Yeah, man, they'd love you there. Why don't you go there?" Sure. So I called the guy. I got my manager to call, and they're like, "Well, where did he play last?" And then they said, New York at Caroline's. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if he's gonna work here.
That's in Susanville, California, right?
Yeah. Is it Sunnyvale?
Sunnyvale, California.
Yeah.
Sunnyvale.
Nowhere, right?
It's
some 45 minutes south of San Jose. Man, I did that club with Willie Barcena, and I had my own room at the Motel 6, and man, he was headlining, dog. I don't know what they were paying, and the manager was this lady with black hair who looked like that lady that had her own show, Carly, no, not lady. She was in that show, the movie Crybaby.
Ricky Lake.
She like Ricky Lake, bro. Ricky Lake, bro. With attitude.
He picks the more obscure movie.
With long hair, bro. She looked between a club between Ricky Lake and Valley Bertinelli, bro. She got hit with a baseball bat in the forehead.
Ricky Lagos, homie.
And she was nice to me. Okay, I didn't come with no attitude. I went there with an opener attitude. just clueless about if I'm gonna go up or not, because this dude said nothing. He just said, let's go to fucking do this gig. So this fool he's killing all week, and I'm hosting, just hosting. And there's a feature act. But back then, man, you don't remember anybody, dude, but the guy who brought you there. And so he was head the second night, he brought up a kid for his 21st birthday, and he made him drink 2 shots on stage. And then that guy got fucked up after the show, and I think he threw up outside. Then the dad said, I don't drink, he don't drink, like we didn't expect none of this, but whatever, He goes, fuck, eh? And then the second night, we ate at this burrito place, bro. That I liked it, bro. I didn't mess around, bro. Order anything like chilaquiles, It's like Angelo, bro. He wouldn't go to a place that had menudo and they got gyros now too.
Dude,
So he ordered something that, bro, like had nothing to do with that restaurant, bro. Like I went for the standard hamburguesa, Mexican style. This fool went for a bowl of menudo on a Saturday night, on a Saturday morning, no, Friday morning. That shit ain't gonna be good. So he's doing his set. 32 minutes in, he tells the audience, ladies and gentlemen, hold on a minute, man. And he's looking for me, and I run back on stage. He goes, Felipe's gonna do the rest of the set, man. I gotta go take a mean ass shit. And he's fucking loaded too, bro. Loaded, dog. He wearing a leather jacket. He looked like Richard Grieco up there, bro. But
Big
except
black shoes and blue jeans.
Dude, everything, man. Willie had the haircut, bro, like the bad guy in every 90s movie, bro. Like he had one earring too, bro. A leather jacket, Dracar, and
Dracar.
like
That's
those
definitely part of the picture.
Those boots, bro. Those boots. A shirt that could be a bowling shirt, but it's not gonna be one tonight. And
looking like an extra.
Bro, he looks like the suspect in shows like Twin Peaks. Yeah, bro, and like the real bad guy in Roseanne that takes out with her daughter.
Yeah. The kid with the motorcycle.
Bro, he looked like the bad guy, like in Santa Barbara and fucking and all those fucking soap operas. Well, anyways, he goes to take a shit. I don't know how long he takes, but I'm just trying to work on my material, bro. I did okay, I guess. But he comes back, bro, and everything is like he didn't tuck in or nothing. He did the rest of the set, and that lady, Valerie Leightonelli, she's just all mad, bro. Side-eyeing his ass, dog. It's mad, dog.
This is the manager?
Yeah. And owner, probably.
The booker?
The one that told it, probably the same lady who told Angelo no.
Probably. But when you have to take a shit, you got to take a shit, right?
Yeah,
but have
man.
you ever had to on stage? Don't your nerves like stop that feeling from happening?
Usually. But
I can't imagine.
I had this huge burrito from Cilantro Grill. You ever had that burrito at Cilantro Grill here in North Hollywood? The gas station, it's the best fucking burrito in LA. I mean, I know who I'm talking to here right now, but
burrito.
That's what you do your check-in too.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's called Cilantro Grill. Yeah. And I ate one of those. I was at the Ha Ha Cafe, and all of a sudden, I didn't have to take a shit, but all of a sudden I was letting some bombs out, man. And the people in the front row, you could feel them. Like, just letting them go. I'm like, whatever, man. It's part of the act.
Okay, speaking of dropping bombs, anybody see that WeWork documentary on fucking on Hulu?
Just a preview. I want to watch it maybe tonight.
That's good.
Man, that guy fooled everybody that he was gonna change the world when the whole time he was fucking renting a big building just to sell real estate in it.
Like a gangster, dude.
Like a gangster, bro. But the problem was that he only got people that were woke, bro. Like people, millennials, bro.
He got people that it was their first job, and
Their first job, they were excited.
Would just put all
they didn't want to work corporate, eh?
Gung ho about this company. Yeah, that's going to change the world. He convinced them they were going to change the world, and I don't think he was set out to scam anybody necessarily. He just didn't care about managing the money or really being truthful about profit and all that stuff. He just wanted the cash and was having fun with it and didn't want to have to worry about all the details.
What's it called? What's the documentary called?
What we're doing here at WeWork.
I think it's called WeWork.
We're going to establish something together. We are going to do.
You can't hear you very well.
We're going to go around the world. We're going to open up more offices in the world. We're going to get big funding. It's what we do here at WeWork. The philosophy is that to get profits, not profits, but profits will come. But we're not worried about profit. We're not worried about going viral.
Can't hear you.
All right, sorry.
That's
how I heard that guy too.
He said one of the guys in the preview said that all this guy he's just renting desks.
Yeah, he's acting like he's gonna change the world. He's selling fucking desks, like he's renting desks, and he's not even renting. He's subleasing desks. He's subletting
on third-party stuff, right?
Yeah, bro. It's like I go to Angelo Tsarouchas' living room. And he rented me the living room for $200 a month, and then later on I'm gonna break it up in pieces, and I'm gonna rent out a nice little space that's turquoise and gray and blue with Wi-Fi and a view and coffee every day for $500 a month to Rizzo.
But I'm not going to really maintain it, and I'm going to go cheap on the Wi-Fi, and there might be wires hanging out of your ceiling.
Angelo,
Angelo,
this guy got those guys to because this guy opened up an apartment called We Live, so he got everybody that worked at WeWork to
be beta testers for We Live, like compartmentalized little apartments, like super micro apartments, basically,
like in Japan style.
Mm-hmm. They have
that documentary should have been called We Dumb.
Yeah.
Fool. Actually, there was a lawyer for the WeWork guy. Check this out, and they were doing like a big convention. He was like a security guard at the We camp they had. And then
they had a summer camp for the adults.
And then like the security guard asked that black lawyer. He goes, the security guard asked that black lawyer. And this is that lawyer talking, bro. That used to be that guy's lawyer. He goes, he goes, brother, is this a cult?
He said, be honest with me, brother. This is a cult. Like there's two black guys and they're talking to each other, and this guy's like, I figured it out. This is some bullshit.
Smoking moon rock stock.
That's some bullshit.
You notice as long as you put the word we or I inside the bullshit.
Yeah.
Just listen to a politician talk. We.
Hey, that security guard will probably tired of standing there for 8 hours, bro, not jamming.
His feet hurt, huh? His posture's neck's all messed up.
Hey, man, can we get some wee souls?
Nope.
It's crazy, right, Angelo? Like the stuff that people just fall for these days, like as far as because all these kids were smart. They came out of the coders.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. All right, like it's gonna change the world. This and that. If I was coming out of school, I would go with the corporation that already had. That people already heard about. Yeah, there wasn't like kind of
40 billion value with that when they were coming.
Stuff was always kind of a risk of a scam, right?
But just like the tech companies though, back in like
early 2000s, Google, when people are that's bullshit.
I mean, I worked for a tech company, and we were like the go-between with their business consultants, and I was like on this project and for 3 months, and these people were Harvard educated, MIT educated. They were high level colleges these people came from, but they didn't want to work in a hedge fund. They didn't want to work for the bank,
stuff that new,
a law firm. Like they didn't want to go down that path. So they wanted to try something new. So they're all getting these extra payments in the form of stock options. And that was the buzz back then. Stock options. And then
stock option was only worth $2 grand.
Huh?
They're only worth $2 grand of stock options.
Yeah, well, they're worth nothing now. A lot of those places just tanked, but these people got duped, basically.
At the end of the documentary,
That was
At the
a
end of
.com
the
boom, right?
At the end of the documentary, everybody has tears, dog.
Why, fool?
They wasted like their 4 years there, bro.
Yeah.
So like those internet companies in the early 2000s were like those .com companies, right?
Yeah, there's a great documentary years ago.
What's
I
it
think it was
called?
like 2000 or this is before 9/11. So I think it was 2000 it came out. It's called startup.com. It's the best documentary out there.
That was
That was the guy that looks like The Rock.
Yeah.
Like there were bankers. These are well-educated people who had just had an entrepreneurial fever, and they started Cosmo.com, which was a delivery service in New York where they brought you DVDs, ice cream. They would bring you stuff.
I have a good little service for back then.
They were bike messengers, and I
Flaco thought of that, but it was 2 hours late.
Huh?
Flaco thought of that, but it was 2 hours late.
Yeah, Flaco had that idea and started that business in LA, and then he just gave it up.
I started that with comedy, to deliver comedy to people's houses for 5 minutes. But they didn't want to open the door.
That was Postmates before Postmates.
They do that in Canada too, bro. Comedy clubs. It's called like you could only work weed yucks.
Yucks. Or no, there's other good clubs too.
But then the owner owns a lot of yucks, huh?
Right. Yeah, Mark Breslin.
We did it. We did so Rodrigo, man, we did Edmonton.
Rick Rock comic strip.
And what did we notice? That if you're not Greek or Middle Eastern in Canada, you have white dirty tennis shoes.
Those are the most dirtiest shoes I've seen in my life.
Like
Rick Bronson's club's great, man. That Edmonton club is fantastic.
Like in Oakland, California, the hottest chicks were wearing white tennis shoes.
I swear, bro. About the tennis shoes.
I don't know, bro. They must be walking on oil rigs, over there in Edmonton.
They work at the Cheesecake Factory. They don't
Bro,
have dirty shoes.
Chasing elk.
Edmonton is the only place where you talk to a comedian and he goes, "What do you do, bro?" "I work part-time over there at the oil rig." "How much do you make?" $1,800 a week. Fuck. Why are you doing comedy?
Trying to express myself.
I have a dream.
His hands are all rough, eh? He breaks the microphone. He has to get a new one.
Hey, I didn't.
What?
I didn't know that in Canada ketchup chips were a thing until
poutine fries, bro.
Great,
bro. I showed up to Canada, and I was paranoid about germs, and coffee. I was looking for for the airborne. I was looking for airborne. It don't exist. It's illegal in Canada.
Yeah,
free healthcare.
Bunch of phosphates in there. Stuff.
Airborne is illegal in Canada. I kept asking for airborne. The lady could give me herbs like a tea.
Yeah, it's an herbal supplement. Yeah.
So what are you talking about?
Hey, Taco Bell wasn't allowed in Canada for years because it didn't meet up to the meat standards of Canadian meat.
That's why you only order bean burritos there, bro.
Why don't we start at the shoes first, brother?
That's hilarious.
But think about that shit though. Like they don't want any filler meat in their country. We're Americans. We're like cattle. We eat it all, huh? Fuck it.
Bring it on.
Give me more too.
Yeah.
In Canada, they put they ran out of places to put cheese in it. They put it in fries and mayonnaise and gravy.
And
poutine. No, you're thinking of poutine.
Yeah, man.
That shit's crack. It's delicious. So think of fresh cut fries with cheese curds,
gravy,
real good cheese curds, and real gravy.
It's
from Quebec. Let me tell you, you have a plate of that. You won't shit for about 2 weeks, but it's delicious.
Hey, what are the difference between regular cheese and cheese curds?
Cheese curds are
cheese curds is like cottage cheese, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the real. And these are from the dairy
farm from the top.
Quebec. Yeah, from the top.
That's the stuff for the pupusas?
No.
It's just chunks of cheese and the cheese sauce.
It's like if they let the milk settle and then they turn it and everything, like the stuff that rises to the top is the curd.
Right. That's right. Leaves us right. And then you put the gravy on it and then you eat it together. And sometimes they put smoked meat on it, which is our version. Think of pastrami and corned beef and you got smoked meat.
Yeah.
If you ever go to Montreal, you have to go to fucking Schwartz Deli. It's one of the best delis in the world. And if you like bagels, you got to go to St. Viator Bagel in Montreal. I put it against any fucking bagel. It's going to demolish it. I'll tell you right now. Trust me.
Noah's Bagel. Noah's Bagel.
Noah's Bagel, yeah.
Hey.
No, it's nothing. Noah's jams, bullshit.
Isn't there a place? Do you know other restaurants in Toronto?
Yeah, well, just ask me. What do you want?
Isn't there a place over there that just does a basic bologna steak sandwich?
Bologna steak sandwich?
Bologna.
Are you sure it's Toronto?
That's probably the fucking Wisconsin. Am I bad?
I think it's Wisconsin, bro. I never heard about it, Toronto.
And I was like, what the fuck? That's just nasty. What the fuck want to eat that? But basically what it is, a round hot dog. Yeah, man. Because they put mayonnaise on it, they put ketchup and whatever relish, and they eat it like a hamburger. It's basically, I just figured it out though. It's a round hot dog, not a bologna sandwich.
That's more like Canadian bacon, I think, probably.
Ooh, man, Canadian bacon, good.
Bacon. It's like a fat ham.
Canadian bacon almost killed Angelo Tsarouchas.
I had a fight with a piece of Canadian bacon. Well, let me ask you guys, what's better? Real maple syrup from Canada or the other shit they serve?
You gotta mention the other one, eh?
I get real maple syrup every week.
You don't gotta mention the other one, bro, because it don't even matter, bro.
I can't eat that Mrs. Butterworth.
Aunt Jemima is syrup.
Yes, syrup.
Aunt Jemima is just syrup. But the log cabin, no, man, but the maple one, eh?
That shit's nasty.
What?
If you have real maple syrup, you get the log cabin or Mrs. Olson's or something.
Mrs. Olson.
Mrs. Butterworth.
Mrs. Butterworth. Oh, man, Miss Butterworth, you could see through that syrup, man.
Yeah, you could, dude.
Oh, it's just corn syrup, though. It's gross.
Yeah, man.
Maple syrup. My son didn't like it for a while because it's a little bit bitter. There's a little bitterness to real maple syrup, but I like it.
Yeah, man. Our maple syrup was real organic, man. It had a bear claw inside of it. Eh? It had a piece of axe.
So true.
Angelo, how did you maintain yourself during the pandemic, man? What did you do? When did you realize that, okay, yeah, we're about to stay home and it's going to be a long one?
Fact.
We're
fact.
So let me tell you the sequence. I was working off on a cruise ship, and I went.
Oh my God!
From Belize.
Stay home, bro. I'll shake your head in 2022.
Look at patient zero over here.
Yeah, so I went Belize, Miami to Montreal. I was doing a gig up in Canada immediately, and I woke up in the morning and I saw the news, and they said they're going to close the border and they're shutting down Parliament. So I'm like, fuck this! I'm going back to LA because that's where my girls are. So I got on the plane and came back, and it was like, I told the guys at the club in St. John, New Brunswick, yeah, I'm going to come back and do the show. Don't worry about it. Give me 2 or 3 weeks. I said, because everybody thought 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, we all thought 3 weeks.
Let's look by Disneyland time frame, you know?
What's that, Martin?
I was going by Disneyland time frame because they're like, we're going to be closed for 2 weeks. I'm like, they know what they're talking about.
Exactly.
Disneyland never closes, right? Yeah.
2 weeks, and then I've been home. And then any weight I lost, I gained it again. And then we're just sitting at home. And then we realized that, we're a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year. And then you're like, shit, this is real. So it gave me a chance to stay home. But I watched everything on TV. We're cooking all the time. I watched fucking everything, even foreign shows, Money Heist, this and that, whatever. I just watched everything on TV, and then I started watching. So I don't know. So now here we are. We're starting to work a little bit. Then we stop. We work. We stop. And then, but did a lot of cooking. We did a lot of home cooking, which was good because we never got a chance to do it before. So that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun for about 2 weeks. And I was sick.
Yeah.
I knew it was serious when I started watching British shows, and I'm watching a show called British Evictions, mate. And there were these 2 British guys that were going big people, bro, with no pistol, bro. Knock, knock. You've been so late. You owe like 1,300 pounds. And it's fucking their house. Hey, British people are dirty too, dog. We're talking dirty ass tennis shoes, brother. They could compete with fucking
dirty Brit. It's dirty over there.
With Edmonton,
they could compete with Winnipeg, eh? Winnipeg white people, eh?
Yeah, Winnipeg. That's where Winnie the Pooh came from originally.
That's right. That's very good, Mark.
Really? I didn't know that.
It's because my roommate, she's my old roommate was Canadian.
She was dressed up like Winnie the Pooh, eh? Now put my Winnie in her pool.
Yeah, my roommate told me that when she moved to LA like 10 years ago, she moved over here around January and she didn't bring any jackets or sweater, and she told me it was freezing. And she told me it's because when she grew up watching like Saved by the Bell or the OC, nobody wore jackets or sweaters, so she was freezing, dude.
Yeah, there's a great show. I don't know if anybody could ever find this show, but it was a series for maybe 3 years, and it was based in Winnipeg. It was the best TV show. It was called Less Than Kind, and it was such a good show. And it's about this family.
They have a rental car business.
Jesse Camacho was the actor. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, they have a driver's ed business.
Yeah, they're a family who has like a driver's ed business, and they teach people how to drive and stuff in Canada. It's based in Winnipeg, and it's always snowing. Always.
And the son is trying to be an actor.
Yeah, and the other son is trying to be an actor. And he looks like Dan Cook, oddly, right? Oddly enough, like he looks just like Dan Cook. But it's such a good show.
Dude,
and
you'll fucking die, dude.
3 seasons, and then
they have a crazy ass sister too.
Mm-hmm.
Winnipeg, I did a 2-week run there once in January. I'm not shitting. It was average minus 50 every day.
People show up still?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's nowhere to go, man. They show up. There's nowhere to go. If you don't go to the comedy club, where are you going to go? There's nowhere to go.
And
nobody go there, get fucked up, and not even pay attention.
Wash my shoes.
Yeah.
But the people who are coming out now, like Felipe had a whole month of shows in August. We were very fortunate.
They're super happy.
It was every week this month. But people are coming out and they want to buy merch too. Like all our merch is gone. They bought
I couldn't wait to get out. It's been 2 years, like guys said. What?
Wow.
They can't wait to just go out. They want to spend money. They want to like have a good time and like do it to the.
So what are they buying? Are they buying shirts?
They bought shirts.
This shirt, I saw a lot of this shirt right here.
They bought like 5. Every person bought like 4 or 5 shirts. It was crazy.
Wow.
We were
like one of each. It was a trip.
I got merch twice this month.
I have not stood by the merch in like since the pandemic and before that, because I guess we just don't stand by the merch.
Since Washington,
but it's like a little crowd of 150, and I was just standing there with my mask, and if they recognized me, I took a photo. But this girl said, "Just give me one of," not even looking down. She goes, "Just give me one of each," and all large. And then her man will show up. Give him all extra large, one of each. And they're buying everything, bro.
Crazy. It's crazy.
We're gonna start handing out bags.
Not starting bags.
Houston was badass. That's when you sold out, like,
bro.
almost like in
Because
one
I
day.
mean, man, people are so happy, man. Angelo, there were these 5 nurses that bought everything, man, on the first show. And then like this one of them was the lady. She goes, sign my cast, bro. And she lifted up her leg and started twerking, bro, with her cast. She said, "We're nurses. We're vaccinated, man. We couldn't wait to get out, dealing with all this shit."
Wax.
And me and Rodrigo signed her cast and shit. She limped her ass out of there, bro, with her drunk friends. She broke her leg drunk, and she's fucking already drunk again, dog.
Fuck yeah, dude.
People are like that, dog. You couldn't wait to get out, dude.
They're itching to go out, bro.
And they want to get loaded too, dog. A bunch of marranos were all over there loaded, bro, with their ladies.
They're fucking swingers, bro.
They brought me. I never had anybody bring me anything before, bro. But somebody brought me a bunch of hoodies and a bunch of other stuff. And this other guy, she brought me a fucking Ruth. She brought me a gift basket, bro, with sparkling water, vegan cookies.
A lot of vegan snacks in there.
A lot of vegan
nice.
snacks.
Very thoughtful.
That club we did, Angelo, was a company called Hotbox, and they're the ones that did all the outside shows with Bert Kreischer.
Oh, that one, right. I heard
That guy. But let me tell you, man, and I like saying this because I think it's amazing. And Bert Kreischer did an outside show at a drive-in theater that's a mile long.
That's crazy. Can you imagine playing to a group of cars that goes back a mile?
They had 6 jumbotrons all over the place, so everybody could watch the comedy show from their car. And those people that were far. How many cars, Rodrigo? I can always forget. 1,200?
Yeah, dude. I think maybe 1,400.
1,400 cars.
I'm not mistaken.
$50 each, or 40, depending on the price. And like there was levels because I know the front was closer to him.
That's crazy.
Bert has that show on Netflix, or The Cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was before The Cabin.
This is right before. This is right after they released that Hey Boy special or whatever.
He was the only one touring, as a matter of fact.
He was planning to go on tour. He had all these dates set already for right after the Netflix special drops. But yeah, but they pivoted and they started that. But it's crazy. That guy, you said he never, the Hotbox guy, he never promoted
comedy shows, never promoted no outside shows, nothing like that.
Music.
Just dance music.
Dance music. Okay, so like concert type things.
That's crazy. So we were outside in a parking lot, at the parking lot of a random restaurant named Nito's Backyard. Butch Escobar does comedy inside the place in the patio, but man, people showed up. It rained after the first show, after the second show on Saturday night. We stood at the Hyatt Jack London Square Waterfront Hotel. It was badass. But you open the door, my window, bro, you can see the background of the way that Angelo has it right there.
Hey, bro.
Angelo, what's the best hotel you ever stood in when you said, man, I'm going to smoke me 10 cigars here?
What's the best hotel I've stayed at?
Phoenicia.
Well, anywhere?
Yeah. Egypt with Russell Peters.
Shit, man. With Russell, we've had some cool hotels. Even with, I think the coolest hotel was the 12. It was the Cape Town Comedy Festival in South Africa, and there was a hotel called the 12 Apostles Hotel. It was fucking stupid.
Forget about it.
Forget it. That butlers and shit. And
oh wow.
I mean, I just for shit and giggles at 2 a.m, I wanted a grilled cheese sandwich and something and a cigar, and they brought it to me. Here it is.
In a plate.
Like a G.
But yeah, I got you something. But you know what's funny, as a comic, you'll stay at like extended stay suites, and then you'll be like at the 12 Apostles, and then you'll be at the Peninsula. You know, if you get to work with Russell or Vince Vaughn or those guys, you get to play those, you know, and then sometimes they get you a really nice hotel like the Ritz-Carlton, and then you're like across the street from Wendy's, and then, like, you know, the Motel 8 or something. So
yeah, man.
It depends on the town, depends on the budget of the show.
You tell the front desk, you got to have an iron? Yeah, come downstairs, man. Just leave your ID.
I mean, I was at a hotel once. I think it was in was it Wisconsin or and there was no hot water. I mean, you had to hire a hooker to pee on you to get some hot water. I mean, and that's what I said. I go, what? It's so funny. They go, yeah, our hot water ain't working.
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. Basically, you know, you didn't pay for the hot water package.
That's $20.
The manager said
$20, right?
Part of our resort fee.
The manager said, I'm just a manager here.
Yeah,
I'm in high school. You think I'm a plumber? I got this job, but I don't want to be a plumber.
Why do you want hot water? What do you want, bro?
You're in Canada. What do you expect?
Hey, Felipe, let me ask you: when you're at any of you, when you're at a hotel, what are they typing in for about 20 minutes before they give you the room? Give me the fucking room right there.
They're writing bro. They're fucking what they're doing, bro. At that moment, they're fucking trolling all those bad comments, reviews on Yelp for that hotel.
The background check.
I'll take turn. Hey, now you gotta back up Nick Dollar.
And then they ask for ID and they're typing forever. Like, what the fuck are you looking up?
I know, man. And like, and then when they ask you you ask for a new key, it's faster than when they first checked you in. How come it was in this fast?
Yeah, exactly.
They already have your information.
What happens?
Then they ask you, did you bring a car? I said, lady, you know that everybody here gets dropped off by a town car or a fucking car shuttle service from the airport. Nobody here drives to the hotel room. If they do, they're breaking into this place.
Yeah, you have a car. You didn't see that helicopter that just landed?
Yeah. Or the car breaks in. Yeah. Horrible.
Hey, have you ever checked in the hotel where the whole bathroom? Have you ever checked in the hotel where the whole bathroom's taken apart? The plumber decided I'm going to work on it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I checked in the hotel
I checked
at
in.
midnight. It was the last room. It was the last room, and I opened the bathroom, all the nuts and bolts all over the off. I go, hey, that bath. Yeah, they were working on it. The guy got tired. He went home. How am I going to take a shit?
I entered the hotel. It was so cold. I opened up the sink and the fucking all the plumbing was wearing a little jacket too.
Hey, but I straight turned into a journeyman.
Yeah. One time I'm working with Felipe Esparza in West Palm Beach. They wanted $50 for parking. So I just drove my car to my mom's house and left it there. And then I picked it up at the end of the gig.
I got nipped by a crocodile that day.
And that's what happened.
$50 for parking is a lot if you're featuring, huh?
An arm and a leg. Well, that's half the budget for the night, bro.
Imagine $50 for the parking they're getting you for, and $50 a night for the hotel to hold your card. They got you for $100 already, bro.
Oh.
So you have no gas money going home.
Hey, bro, my car was featuring too.
That's funny, dude.
Oh my god.
One time in Canada, bro, if they stiff you, bro, they pay you in fucking poutine, bro.
I thought they were gonna pay you in leave.
Felipe, did they pay you in Canadian dollars when you're up
Bro,
there? Because
let me tell you, bro, I ended up, I thought it sounded like a lot of money when Russell Peters booked me, bro. But then when they have to pay taxes in 2 countries, I got all sad.
oh yeah, that's the problem.
That international
free health care.
You didn't have
health care up in Canada. Bullshit. You
didn't have to pay in Canada. We just had to file.
Oh,
It's like it was like nothing.
Oh, fool. When I went to Edmonton, or was it Edmonton, or was it I did a club where it was all marijuana for 2 days. Like as soon as you walked in, they offered you, would you like a dab? And the guy said, yeah, and he'll dab you out, and you go.
Probably Vancouver.
That was in Toronto. Sugar Puff Mama.
It was Puff Mama, but it was called like Underground, I think.
Underground
right?
Comedy
Underground or Comedy Underground.
Was it the comedy bar?
It was like a small place underground. It was called Underground.
What you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah. This guy named Joe, Italian last name. Joe, he ran it.
He had so High on Trees Productions.
Oh, was it called Corner Comedy?
Yeah, that was it.
Right downtown, Joe.
Actually, Corner Comedy was the new one that he opened, I think, after that one.
Yeah. When I did the other one, bro,
I know those guys.
They picked me up, and then that guy gave me a sack. He goes, "This is for you." And then at the airport, he gave me a fat ass blunt, bro. So fuck, it's gonna be like that, huh? So I started smoking right away, and then I put all my stuff away. Then he took me to where the show was gonna be at and shit to meet the lady and all that. They gave me an edible that she made, and she was baking. You could tell that she was baking a cake, bro, and she was like mixing the frosting with the fucking wheat butter, bro. She was making the butter. She was making the frosting, but though you can smell the wheat cake was being made too. So
yeah, like they can't sell it, right? But they make treats and stuff.
They make treats, yeah.
They're high with everything. Then
would you like a dab? And then like he'll just dab you up, and then you go fucking you can't. And then like everybody came in a dab on the way from the restroom, a little dab. He had a little tip jar, bro.
So you're just lit the whole time?
Yeah, and they sold alcohol there. She made money off the alcohol. So man, there was a family who loves me, bro. You probably know them. Their last name is Green, and they go to all the Holly Green. Holly Green
and
from
Tony
and Tony Green. They go to all of Russell's show and they go to all of my shows whenever I'm there. And man, I didn't know they smoke. So they're there, and I see their son hits me up. He goes, "Where can I buy some?" I go, "Nobody here's gonna sell you any, but these people are crazy. They gave me like too much. I can't have all this. I'm only here for 2 more days." So I went like this. I gave them like a little 2 fat nugs for like a quarter. Not like a quarter, I'm exaggerating. It's just a fat eighth. Thank you. When I'm doing the show, the whole family smoking, bro. They're just taking in the moment, bro. They're both retirees. They're drinking. They're drinking Canadian beer that you like, bro. Sam Adams.
Canadian beer.
Sam Adams. Sam Adams. Fucking Canadian syrup version. Eh?
Power beer.
Oh, called Sam Adams dirty
It's
sock
like-
beer.
There's like Molson, there's
Like-
Labatt,
Labatt,
right?
The black.
Yeah.
You should have a beer called
When
Long
I-
Benson, dog.
When I was in high school, see what that beer you just said with the M?
Molson.
When I was a kid, and like all the stoners, everybody that had those hippie shirts, everybody who looked like Sean Penn in that movie, Fast Time at Richmond High, they drank Molson Gold, mate.
Molson in Canada though was like 8% alcohol. I had it over there. Not on my butt.
And Moosehead
It's
beer, bro,
stronger.
big Moosehead beer in LA.
Oh yeah, Moosehead too. Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah, because Butch McLeod in the chat just said that Strange Brew is the best thing to come out of Canada. And I have to agree. That fucking movie is so funny. And I've loved it since I was probably 13, 14. That movie is so great.
The best thing to come out of Canada was Angelo Tsarouchas coffee.
I don't know about that. I'm talking about Strange Brew.
You know what, Strange Brew?
Yeah.
But I'm not wearing my glasses right now, and Angelo's glare. He looks like we're interviewing Vitor from Ghostbusters, bro.
Have some smoked salmon, $14.95 a pound. Hey, have you ever done something really stupid when you're high? On
Every
stage?
day, dog.
I got high.
I don't do stupid shit when I was high, bro. I lose important stuff.
You know, I'm gonna tell you a funny story.
Like rent money.
I was hosting the show at Yuck Yucks in Toronto years ago, and Howie Mandel was in town, and Russell was on the show. So they didn't tell me Howie.
Canadians.
It's all Canadians, right? So the guy goes, "Look at Howie Mandel's going to
Canadians."
And Pamela Anderson came over.
Yeah. And then I was so fucking high, they didn't tell me the order, so I brought up Russell before Howie Mandel, and the order Yuck Yucks is like, no, and I was fucking high as shit, right? I started laughing. I go, "What's the difference, right?" And it was like, "Dude," and he was yelling at me, and all I said, it was some shit, cryptic shit I was smoking with Artie, the one-man party. He got me high before the show. That's why I've never smoked weed again. Artie, the one-man party, great guy.
Man, they canceled fucking Regina on you.
Look, they're all looking at me. What's Regina?
Is that Canadian show?
Yeah, bro.
It's Saskatchewan.
It's a city.
Saskatchewan, bro. I went over there, bro. Out of all the places I've never been to, bro, I get recognized as Regina, Saskatchewan.
Yeah, it's so strange that they call it Regina. Why do they pronounce it like that?
The same reason you get pronounced Le Fontaine.
We guys don't pronounce it that way. Bellefontaine in Ohio is Bellefontaine. They call it Bellefountain. I don't know why. They call Lima, Ohio. They call it Lima, Ohio instead of Lima, and they call it Versailles, Ohio instead of Versailles.
For real,
because
man.
they're dumb over there.
Paso
They
Robles.
just are.
Paso Robles found out about Alpha Robles Act and now they're Paso Robos.
Robles. That's what the map says on when you're driving. Robles. What the
On
fuck's a
GPS
Robles?
says Robles.
We're just joking, man. I don't go over there and cut your lip off, eh? But yeah. Paso, they call it Paso Robos. I in the news.
You guys nailed it.
That's what the GPS says. Yeah, Robles.
Paso Robos instead of Paso Robles.
Paso.
But
The
I like
Rucas.
I like in Canada when they say about, it's about. That's like my
Bro,
favorite.
how about in Canada when they make fun of them on King of the Hill, bro?
What episode?
It's that fool shows up with a Canadian beer, bro, all badass, and he has his own brand of fucking trucks from Canada. What's the truck name in Canada? Your version of John Deere?
Well, I don't know. Not Peter.
It's
Is it Peter? Peterbilt.
It's McCannon or McCrader.
Oh, I can't remember now, man. I'm not a farmer or a construction guy. How the fuck do I know?
Massey Ferguson.
Well, that's American.
Canadian
His cousin.
truck company.
Okay, it's all in Canada, eh? So how many people? I know Felipe's, but how about you guys? You guys ever been to Canada?
Hell yeah, dude. I've been to Canada. I've been to Montreal. I've been to Saskatchewan. I've been to
best city in the world. That's my hometown.
Vancouver.
You went
to Edmonton with Voodoo in '96 and then '98.
Nice.
I went to Niagara Falls. That's it.
in Montreal, I got confronted by the Montreal mafia right after the show.
Shit.
Right
Really?
after Russell Peters' show, some guy named Philip Leotardo. No, it was a guy, bro. He was a Greek or Italian, bro. He was just big, muscular dude. Like, we're probably the same age, but he lived a rougher life, so he looks 10 years older than me. So he was, instead of looking 47, I would look 57, bro.
Damn.
His
Got some
face,
city miles on it.
his face was like tan, bro, like tanning bed style.
No sunblock, bro. That's what happens, dude.
His daughter too, bro. She lives in a tanning bed too, and her boyfriend lives in a tanning bed. Her his daughter sees the world the way Lisa is right now.
Why
From
did
all
I
the-
turn orange? That's so
From all the
strange.
tanning beds. Anyway, that guy said, anytime you wanted to come to Montreal, you call me. Okay, you call me so I could get front row tickets. You could tell right away, bro, that they were gonna be free, bro. The way he said it, dog. He didn't say I'm gonna buy front row tickets. He said I want front row tickets for me and my family. And look at her daughter, bro. Like she went like this, bro. Her nose, like she about to go do something, bro. She about to lie. But they were good, bro. They were good. You should have headlined. You know, one of those people. Hey, what am I doing for fucking the next 30 minutes, gentlemen? I only got 15.
Angelo, are there a lot of Greek people up in Toronto area?
Yeah, there is.
Or
It's
where
a
you're
big
from, I'm
community.
sorry.
Yeah, Toronto, Montreal has huge.
When they do the Montreal Comedy Festival, there's a big gala of only Greek comedians.
Yeah,
And they invite what's the name now? What?
He's trying to talk. He's trying to
I
answer you.
was trying to say that what you were saying, Felipe. Are you talking about the Ethnic Hero show? It's
No,
all
the big old Greek show
Greek
in Montreal. I saw it when I was there.
With Nia Vardalos from Big Fat Greek Wedding. She was there.
Yeah.
I didn't go in, man. I just got the baklava in the front row and I just went home.
Yeah, nice Greek community. Same here. You know, it's Greek Easter this week. It's my Easter on Saturday.
Yeah.
What?
Happy Easter.
Thanks.
Hey,
Coming
All
up.
late and shit, eh?
Did you
The month after, man. It's close to
Did
Cinco
you-
de Mayo.
I've known Greeks in Ohio. They go out to they usually like 18 or 19. They do kind of that birthright. It's not birthright like Israel, but they do that trip back to Greece.
They do it in Greece too. That's right. Yeah. They go
Right?
back
Did you
to
do that too? Is that Greeks are like the most united ethnic group I've ever met, and they keep together during holidays. Like even if they're very Americanized or
They still keep
Canadianized.
together. It's just
Except
like
for comedy
the
shows.
Mexicans. Like the Mexicans.
Except for comedy
yeah.
shows that you gotta make it first.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Hey,
And
Angelo.
then after the comedy show, Greek comedy patrons are probably like Mexican comedians, Mexican patrons. They start asking you about other Greek comedians that ain't there. How come you didn't bring what's his name? Oh shit! I did a show that they were I did a show where everybody that you have where they have booked you several times on a row carpet.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Those people, man, they love you,
Off
bro.
the
They
roll,
They're
yeah.
great, man.
Off the roll.
End of the roll, yeah.
end of the row.
End of the
It's
roll. Yeah,
end
nice
of the
people.
row. Shout out to End of the Row. They're a
Great
British,
people, man.
they're a Canadian family-owned company,
Yeah.
and they install and they install carpet.
It's big business.
And all over offices, at homes.
And really nice people
right there.
And they have a big party for all of the employees. and they were all in Palm Springs, bro, at the Hyatt.
Yeah, that's right.
And they booked me to do a comedy show. And I think you did a comedy show there too. And you went home. And I did the next day.
That's right. Yeah, really nice people, man.
They fed me, bro. They took care of me. A lot of guys grabbing my arm like this. You know how they are.
Well, you see, when you do Greek, I also do shows in Greek. Gringlish.
You speak Greek?
Fluent.
Really?
Wow.
So I do shows also in Greek. So I have mainstream shows in Greek. But when you go to Greek restaurants, like in Michigan or Ohio, they're stuffing you up with food before the show, man. And any comics are there, bring it. We're going to eat them. Egg, lemon, soup, moussaka, lamb chops, whatever.
Oh.
What do you want? We're going to make it for you.
If they like you, bro, they bring a plate over your head, bro.
You know what's funny? Ohio has this, well, in Dayton, they have a Greek Orthodox church. And they always would have, like the Greek festival. And I just loved going to it. I didn't even eat meat, but I would eat the non-meat things that they had, you know, those little honey glazed, like little dough balls. I don't know.
Lukumades.
Okay, yeah. And then the
honey balls, they're hot donuts.
Yeah, and I love the place. I just love the atmosphere. You can jump into a circle dance, you know, over there, and they don't care if you know the dance or not. And it's just always, I loved being there. And even though it wasn't, they were just very accepting of everybody.
Lisa, and Downey, there's Luke's Baby Greek Donuts. You know the ones you're talking about? They're in Downey.
Yeah, they're good, man.
Luke's Baby Greek Donuts. They're little honey balls in the oil with the cinnamon and sugar.
Yeah.
If you're high.
What did you say they're called?
Luke's.
No, I mean the actual balls.
Lukumades.
Lukumades, but they call them
donuts.
It's in Downey.
Yeah, Downey has a Greek festival, like
at the church.
Yeah.
I think I went to that one with Isaac when he was little, and they had a lot of stuff for the kids because they always have tons of stuff for kids, and it's a great little thing to go do with kids.
And there's another good place in Downey called Pita Pita Greeks. That got to go eat there. It's great food.
I have to check it out, dude.
There's a place in San Diego that's a comedy club too. It's called the Greek Palace.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you should go down there, Angelo.
That was the first place I ever had gyro, by the way. Or gyro, baklava, or any type of the leaf stuff. I never had any of that stuff. And that guy fed us before the show, man. And on the way home, I knew it was real because I was burping the other way home, and people said it was smelling up the whole car.
Nice.
It was good, dude.
Nice.
Little Peter ride.
It was good, bro. It was like it was goat, right? Real goat, right?
It's pita's like a mixture of stuff, right? It's like a
beef
sausage,
and lamb.
like a slab.
Gyro's like beef and lamb. It's mixed together.
Yeah, that's what I ate, bro. Beef and lamb. It was hard, bro.
It's good,
and I ate like 2 fast sandwiches because the first one I ate it too fast, and I really didn't get to taste it.
There's garlic in it, you know.
Oh, bro, I ate it before they put all that stuff in, bro.
Yeah, gyro.
It's still good too, though, man. Just the meat.
Dude,
like that.
I didn't wait, dog, because I thought it was gonna be like al pastor. So I just get to me, and I ate it with no sauce. I ate it with nothing, bro.
Still
Then
good.
the other one had sauce in it, bro, and all that stuff in it. I said, oh man,
I was gonna
white sauce.
That's tzatziki sauce. I've been making the vegan versions of that lately. With it's good.
Tzatziki is vegan, isn't it? It's
no,
yogurt.
tzatziki has yogurt in it, but I use vegan yogurt now. But it's good, man. Right?
Yeah, with the cucumbers and the garlic.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong, man.
Lemon, cucumber, garlic.
I'm hungry for you. You had to bring it up, Felipe. Now I want to eat all. Now I want to hear it's a baklava now.
Is Papa Crystal's good?
The Greek Palace it's a restaurant during the day, like from fucking morning, from 10 in the morning to fucking 5 p.m. And then after that, they put down a curtain. It turns into a comedy club. You know how Greeks do it.
Yeah.
And they do karaoke, bro.
Somebody asked Angelo if you played that game, hitting the egg top around the table.
Oh, that's what we do at Easter. They take the eggs and then you egg tap them. So if your egg breaks, you get bad luck. I get good luck.
They're raw eggs.
Yeah, they're they're boiled eggs and we color them. Yeah, it's what it is.
How long did it take for you to start headlining once you started stand-up comedy?
Who, me?
Yes.
Well, you know what? I stopped comedy, then I got back in comedy. So then I had business and like everything else.
You had a business?
I had a business. I was a travel agent. I had a travel agency, a bowling
Look at
alley,
you, John Candy and
yeah,
Placer and Automobiles. How did you? Anybody out there? We have Fred Stoller many times on the show, and we talked about his movie, man, Freddie and Vinny.
Fred and Vinny.
And man, that movie, bro, you were great in it, bro. Like you should have got an award and nominated for Best Independent Actor of that year, because you really fell into that role. Like you made us hate you and love you at the same time, bro. And at the same time, we're glad to see you leave, and then we're sad to hear that you were gone. But everything that you did was like, you had a piece about you in that character that stays with every bad roommate everybody had. The way you said, oh my God, the way they killed me, bro, when Fred Stoller was trying to get you a job when Freddie was trying to get you a job as an actor.
As an extra.
And you said, no. My friend works there. He knows all the people over there. Bro, you know, that line, when it's told to you by a comic or anybody else, it's just a crush in the gut. Like, this guy's he's never going to go anywhere.
He's not going anywhere. Well, he's an
How did you do it, bro? You were good.
And you know, it was between me and Joey Coco Diaz, right? You know
what?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I would see Joey at the auditions, and I'd see Joey. It was me and him left, and I thought, wow, maybe they're gonna go with Joey Diaz, but ended
That's
up.
That's right, cocksucker. That's why I never talked to Tsarouchas.
Hey, took my role.
Joey has too much of an edge for that role, though. Angelo is more vulnerable. You know, he has more of the sack sort of. Yeah,
you're right. Yeah, you had to be everything. I had to be everything I wasn't.
Yeah.
Man.
He's the guy that says he's going to get a job. He just doesn't know when.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to do that. I don't know when. You know,
he's the guy that needs a 3-hour ride just to look at a baseball card. I would have choked him at that one, bro.
This big excitement. We had to
bro, when you were doing that part, when you were actually doing the role, when you were thinking to yourself at the end of it, when you're watching it, go, I would have killed this guy.
Yeah. And I think Freddie thought I was the real Vinny, because it was based on a real guy. Based on a real guy.
Did Steve Scrovan write the scripts?
No, it was Fred Stoller wrote it. Steve Scrovan produced it and directed it.
Okay.
Everyone
so Fred wrote it. Okay.
Right. And I said James the part there. I don't know if did you get the email? James?
I did not get the email, but I have a clip.
Show it.
If you want to see what he.
Why do you think you feel so isolated?
Why am I isolated?
Ready.
I hope no one sees me here with you. You drive like a pussy.
I'm single. Would you like to go out sometime?
So no one makes Fred feel good about Fred?
My friend Vinny, he lives in Philly. We talk on the phone a lot.
I've been doing some thinking, and I might want to come out to L.A.
L.A.? Vinny, you never even leave your cave.
Are you done with the bathroom?
Huh?
Vinny's got this camp function charm. He knows how to work on us.
I forgot about his hair, dude. The way he fixes his hair.
I have trouble walking long ways with my leg.
It's hell, right? Huh?
You kick him out.
I can't. He's got no one else to put him up, no one else to go back to.
Don't be a puss. People. See why I don't like to go out?
It's such a good little movie. I like it.
Oh man, I forgot how long Vinny spent on his fucking hair in the morning.
The hair. Home at every
one of the perfect pompadour just to sit on the couch.
And you know, it was on Netflix and Amazon. Now people keep asking me where they can see it. And what's funny about that, I was so into the character, Felipe, that my wife now, we weren't married then. And I'd come home and she'd go, Angelo. And then she'd go, Vinny. And I turn around and she goes, holy shit. Get out of the character, because he was very slow and very, he took his time and whatever he did. He's like, though you stress out too much, you shouldn't stress, because nothing stressed this guy because he didn't do nothing. So
he was a real guy, because I think that
right
at the end of the movie, Fred Stoller plays the actual tapes how he was.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's a lot of fun to do it, man.
Yeah, it's a nice little tribute, because you have friends that you really put a lot of effort into the friendship and everything, and eventually you're just like, this is too frustrating, it's too difficult, and you want to drop the friendship, but then you realize you really like that person and you do miss certain things about him. And that's like, even though Fred was annoyed with that person, he made this little tribute to him, basically, And
we became friends. Me and Fred, actually, we're friends.
How can you not? Fred's a good guy.
Super guy. Him and Steve, great guy.
He's a favorite of ours.
Yeah. You know what's funny, man? That Vinny was really totally into Fred's story, that he will record them.
Yeah.
And then listen to him later when he was by himself.
Like he had tapes.
He saved them all, right? He gave them to Fred before he passed.
They played them. So what did you do today? I went to the post office. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, what else? And then I asked for stamps. What kind of stamps? Malcolm X. Wow, that's amazing. Like everything he told them. I went to get milk. What kind of milk? 2%. Wow, whoo, that's amazing. Like he was an agoraphobe. So whatever Fred did, Fred was his idol.
That was his outside to the world.
My mother was agoraphobic. It's hard. You never see other people who are agoraphobic. I mean, obviously, because they're inside and everything, but you don't hear a whole lot about agoraphobes. It's a debilitating disorder. Yeah.
What's it called again?
Fred and Vinny.
Oh no, the illness.
Agoraphobia, like a fear of open spaces, like fear of
going out,
outside, leaving your house.
When was that movie shot? In 2010.
10.
Wow.
2010 and came out 2011.
Yeah, I think we watched it right after we had Fred on the podcast in like 2014, right? One of the first podcasts we had.
Yeah, we saw it.
Yeah.
Freddie's. I put out some clips now. Fred had that. He had that book. Remember the film Restaurants You Don't Feel Subconscious Eating Alone At? It's Fred's world. I think it was a cute little movie. No explosions, no hot chicks, just two guys in the middle of life, right?
I always wanted to do a sitcom with Fred as the manager of a restaurant called Table for One, and it would be all restaurants for single people, and no pairing up, no sitting together, and it would be like comforting for Fred.
Life, pretty much, right?
Yeah, because he always hated going out to restaurants and being a table for one, and they're expecting more people to come with you.
Fred's mom just said there's another one.
He's another one.
When I first
met another one.
I was going through farmer's market with Freddie, and the guy goes, "Hey, Freddie Stoller, the guy from the pizza place. Freddie Stoller, I just saw you on Friends last night. You're gonna get a residual check." And I didn't know him, and Fred goes, "Why do you only give one napkin with the pizza? You should give two napkins. One napkin gets all greasy in your hands and you can't enjoy the pizza." And he walks away. And I thought he was doing a bit, but that's how he is.
Oh man! When I read out Fred Stoller's book, there's a part of the book that kills me, man.
Which one?
When you the writing one.
My Seinfeld year.
Yeah, the other one.
Well, maybe
30 minutes to kill, 5 minutes to kill, or whatever.
No, the first one, the one we read about him.
Oh, maybe we'll have you back.
Maybe we'll have you back. And that movie, maybe we'll have you back. You know how he has a little like fame from doing those shows you just mentioned? Yeah. He said he walks into a pizza parlor, bro. And then that guy goes, "Oh, just sign your name up there, right?" But then the owner shows up and goes, "What the fuck are you doing right on my wall?"
Remember the movie?
That guy said he puts it right. Hey, what the fuck you doing right on my fucking wall? Who are you? I'm Fred Stoller. Who the fuck is Fred Stoller? Who turned right on my fucking wall?
Remember
I died
Felipe
at that.
movie?
Yeah.
This wall's for big stars like Dom Herrera.
Yeah.
Dom Herrera.
I died, bro, because when I read it in the book and then I saw it in the movie, bro, I forgot the Dummy Rivera line. I died, dog.
Oh,
killing me with that line. This one for Dummy
Rivera.
Rivera.
Get the fuck out of here.
He's also not Italian, so that makes it more challenging.
You know what's funny about Fred?
Body.
You know what's funny about Fred? Because you hear all these stories about Rodney Dangerfield being cool. And I'm like, he can't be cool to everybody. And they goes, yeah, he wasn't cool to me, Fred Stoller said. Because he would see my name on the wall and goes, oh, Fred's here, motherfucker.
Even his stories with Larry David on Seinfeld. Like, imagine the neurosis there.
Yeah.
Two New York Jews together. He goes, is that your shirt? How do you get laid? You buy shirts like this. Larry David would talk with him all the time.
I know, man. And like he hired him specific. That's a lot of pressure though, for him to hire him. Like you seem like you have a lot of depressing stories, right? So he hires him to be a writer on the show, and then he's gonna crank out these episodes, and like Larry hates them.
They were funny.
Well, that's secrets.
The episode about
did he win an Emmy for the soup, or it was just?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
No, it was, but it's a fan favorite.
That's a favorite, yo.
Vinny, Vinny.
The suit. Sorry, the suit. But Vanya also gets soup, so I confused the two.
I was already calling him a Vinny already. Vinny. When you went to Hollywood, and Russell Peters introduced you to the Laugh Factory, or you just walked in?
True story. I was trying to get into the Laugh Factory, and Jamie Masada was there, and I went in with Russell, and
Mike Marino.
I guess Russell told him I opened for him, and then Jamie, never does. Jamie goes, "Okay, you're on next, 10 minutes," and then Russell said, "Look, go up and do your best 10, like on the spot." And I went up and I did the 10 minutes, and that's it. Jamie says, "Yeah, you're in." So Russell, that's my brother. He opened that door for me. And Jamie, you don't know. He says,
some door.
Now, you have to no lineups or nothing. So I got lucky.
Hey man, what's the worst advice that Jamie has ever given you?
The best advice?
The worst.
Oh, the worst advice. He always asks.
He's known for bad advice, bro. We had Alonzo Bowden on the show, and Alonzo Bowden did the open mic show. He didn't just walk in like you did, bro. He had to do a bunch of open mic audition like I did. And Russell Peters didn't exist. The only two brown guys were George Lopez and Carlos Mencia, and they were not walking into the fucking Laugh Factory on Tuesday nights for anybody. But he told Alonzo Bowden that he should dress up like a football player and be the football player comedian. And he told Brad Williams that Brad Williams should grab all the little people in Hollywood, and they could have the biggest little people comedy show in Hollywood. For other little people, buddy.
Biggest laughs.
Come on, bro. He must have told you, bro, you go up there with a sword or something. He must have told you something like, you go up there, bro, and you spray Windex at everyone.
Go break plates on stage. Go break
plates. Buddy, you gotta break plates.
On stage, Angelo, and dance Greek and spray the audience with Windex.
For real, dog. If you would have started in LA, that's probably what the advice you would have got, bro. Because he would have saw you as a Greek comedian, and he would have said, okay, we're going to have Greek night on Wednesday. You bring all your friends. I serve baklava on the way in.
We call it my big fat Greek comedy show.
Fuck yeah, Lisa, you took it right out of my mouth right there. It sounds like that exists somewhere. My big fat, and you're the host. And I'm not saying because you're big and fat, my friend, okay? And then he'll ask you stuff like this. Buddy, what else you do, buddy? I'm good with construction. Buddy, I need you to fix and add 10 more seats.
You did that, right?
That was so funny, though. The Felipe, I always wished you had said it on stage when you talked about how hungry Jamie was when he saw a line outside, and then
oh my gosh,
and then how you said that, and then how you said that baby was born outside, and then his first words, Jamie comes in and tells everybody the baby's first words were "Dane Cook Saturday night, buddy."
No passes.
No passes.
Tickets
That's
for
hilarious.
$75.
Angelo,
died.
I
That was like a
seen
homeless Thanksgiving show you did. That was so funny.
Angelo. I seen Jay Masada do the college night with poor Jay Davis, and I only say poor Jay Davis because Jay Davis let everybody in free from his guest list. A bunch of hot college kids come in, men and women, and they were all getting in free. And then one night, Russell Peters walks in, and then fucking our senior walks in, and then Dane Cook walks in, and then
And David is the door.
and David J. After that, he's gonna go to the door because too many celebrities are coming in, bro.
Yeah.
So he
Price
grabs
change.
he grabs a chair and holds the door open with his leg. He holds the door open with his leg like that, and he goes, "No more guest passes. $30 to get in."
He realized he had a headliner show out of nowhere. All of a sudden.
$30 to get in, bro.
Slimy. That's so slimy.
Crying little kids said, but we were on a guest list. $30, buddy. And then there's people there who are there on date night who don't give a fuck. They're just paying to get in, and they're paying for the best show of their lives. But yeah, man, he's a businessman, buddy. So
like, I want to speak to the manager. Like, this is the fucking owner.
yeah, bro. When Russell Peters hooked you up, bro, you didn't just bypass. You bypassed a lot of drama, bro.
I did.
Fraser Smith hasn't left.
Russell just said, and Jamie's like, okay, because Russell endorsed me. Russell goes, he tours with me all around the world. Go on. I was like, okay, buddy. You're a fat guy, but you're in. You're a fat guy, but you're in. Okay, good.
Buddy, we need a doorman on Sunday. Our doorman got stabbed by.
I had to make a moussaka and tzatziki sauce, though.
I never liked that he would tell Felipe, like, you got to wear a suit. You got to wear a suit. And then while Dane Cook is on stage in his
tank top
and jeans, a tank top and jeans, and he doesn't say anything to Dane Cook about what he needs to wear. Felipe, he needs to wear a suit. I thought that was the stupidest advice.
You don't wear a suit, buddy, and then I started like look like a ballet.
I mean, a suit's fine, but it's old school, you know, and it's okay to be old school, but to take it as advice from this dude, nobody cares what you wear. It's about what you feel comfortable in. That's when you're funny, you know?
Yeah, man.
He stopped saying that after you won Last Comic Standing, right?
I remember, man, the valet guys got into a fight on college night with his light-skinned brother. I thought they were fighting David Arnold, bro, at first. Yeah. But it was somebody else, bro. It was just a brother. It was three paisas against a David Arnold-looking patron. And then this comedian jumped in, bro. I don't know who he was. And he started punching too. So it's like the comedian, and I guess that me too. I was there. And I wanted to go do my show, but that guy we dusted that fool off. And when we came back outside, they were all eating watermelon, bro. And I said, yeah, I went outside. I said, come on, man, you guys taking it too far. The motherfucker had a heart attack.
Right.
But dude, that dude got dusted, bro, like by that David Arnold guy, because he went, but he was his punch was too short, bro. He got cut by the fool's watch, bro, and his head was bleeding. Because he went like this too hard, so that fool's watch, that little clip, scraped his forehead, dog, and that fool started bleeding right away.
Damn.
Yeah, but he had a fucking mollera, bro.
A mollera.
What's that?
Hey, in Greek, and like in Greece, you know, your Greek Greek mythology, Greek legends. Right. Do you guys have that thing that Mexicans have where the baby's temple is very precious and you gotta hold it with gentle, and if you drop it, you gotta flip them upside down and hit them?
The fontanelle, the soft spot.
Yeah,
the soft spot, like a dolphin.
Bro, one time my little brother, I was at Dodger Stadium and somebody had a baby like that, and the baby almost fell like this. And this Puerto Rican lady with the Mets, bro. This lady, they were there to see the Mets. Bunch of Puerto Rican. I'm not saying because they were Puerto Rican, but they were just sitting behind us, and they were wearing Mets gear, right? They were to see the Mets, and their baby. First of all, the baby started choking on something, like a hot dog. So she started banging she flipped them over and started banging that motherfucker, bro, like that.
You have to do that.
Yeah, and then she flipped that fool over. Well, holding him by his feet afterwards.
Yeah.
And then, like, white people were going, whoa, she's going to kill that baby. She's going to kill that baby. And hey, man, she's fucking taking the devil out of that baby. You guys don't know what's going on.
Did the hot dog come out?
Fuck yeah, bro. It came out of my mouth. I should out of my lap, bro.
There's a Spartan baby right there.
I remember that, yeah. Slapping the bottom of the feet, like a ketchup bottle, bro.
That baby came out. After it came out, he said azúcar. But it was crazy, dog, because everything that the woman did was right, but it's very primitive to everybody else.
Yeah.
It's shocking to see somebody striking a baby if you don't know that they're choking.
She was hitting her in the right place,
So,
like
you got to hit between the shoulder blades. And
she knew exactly where.
Yeah.
And
but if you see that without any context, of course you're gonna be like, "Well, she's fucking hitting that baby." But no, that's not what's going on.
I knew, man, but I was watching like this. I was watching that shit, going, "That baby should tap out." Oh my God, man! I made Armando Cosillo's son laugh one time, Pops, at a Lancaster show, and that fool eating a hot dog, and that fool started dying right there, choking, man, choking. And his mom gave that fool a fucking roundhouse to the back, and that shit, and he spit that hot dog out, and she caught that motherfucker with a napkin through the trash like it's a normal thing.
I
thought little Gloria, bro, little Gloria, bro. His mom, she just, I come this choking. She didn't even say he's choking, bro. There was no time to say he's choking, bro. She just chopped that motherfucker, bro, and she cut the hot dog with her napkin like a mom.
Like trying to be young.
And like she's seen this guy choke on tree trunks, bro.
Troncas, homie.
So do you guys do that thing, man, where you have an earache, you light a cone?
Candle.
A candle?
Candle.
Yeah.
Is that for earache or earwax?
Yeah.
For the earwax.
Both.
It can be both, yeah.
I don't get it. So you light it from the outside and then it heats up and it draws all the wax out.
Creates a vacuum.
Angelo, you have shows coming up?
Yeah, I'm going to be going. I'm going actually with Russell to Omaha, Nebraska.
Nice. You're doing that show at the club, right? We're doing that show too.
Yeah, that one there, and then I'm going
the waiting room, right?
At
waiting room.
I think it's the Funny Bone.
Okay, the Funny Bone.
Oh, in Omaha.
Funny Bone, Omaha, and then I'm going to be headlining at the Side Splitters in Tampa.
Nice.
In Tampa, and then after that, I'm going to go with Russell again to Chicago. So I'll go, and then in June, I'm going to be at the Reno Laugh Factory in Reno, Nevada.
They still have that set up, huh? I was wondering what's going to last after the pandemic.
Yeah, so it's opening up again soon. So I'm just starting to get a few gigs here and there.
Now, the Laugh Factory was supposed to open up a Laugh Factory in San Diego, and then they were supposed to open up a Laugh Factory in DC too.
Right.
And there was supposed to be one in Arizona a while ago, but it didn't happen.
That one closed down. Scottsdale, Arizona.
Yeah, Scottsdale.
I think Paul Rodriguez was one of the owners.
Yeah, Paul was supposed to, yeah.
They built the Laugh Factory in San Diego. Remember? Went to go check it out.
It was nice, huh? And then the pandemic started, dude. Martin, what's up with your podcast, homie?
Yeah, Squad by the Bell. It's going still, and then a new episode of those podcasts from the North
dropped today.
So yeah.
Lisa, what's up with that nutter butter you're gonna make tonight?
I'm not making nutter butter.
Nutter butter fudge.
No, I'm not making peanut butter fudge. Well, I could.
Lisa gets down, man. She makes some mean cakes.
I'm not making cake. Stop it. Don't even put that idea out there. I'll make fudge.
During the pandemic, she made a lot of fucking cakes, bro. Like icebox cake.
20 pounds on, I think, during the pandemic.
Every time I went to a store, I brought a 6-pack. Like I was gonna drink it, but I didn't drink it.
It's all beer. I have White Claw right now, though.
Hey, I don't drink, but I bring alcohol like I do drink. Eh? People look at me and go, "Dad, you buy another 6-pack?" Yeah, it's Friday. Eh? I don't even drink. Eh? People think I'm a man. Eh?
You are a man. What are you talking about? You're crazy. Drinking doesn't make you a man.
I go there, bro, buy a 6-pack of beer, fucking sparkling water, mazapans, blunts. I think it's all for me. Eh? No questions. Eh? Lisa goes over there, gets the same thing. Everybody's asking, "Oh, what are you gonna smoke?" Eh? Are you old enough?
Yeah, right.
I hung out with my daughter today, bro, at her house. My little grandson was there, bro. All happy to see me. I
He's
was sad
sweet.
when I left. He's sweet, yeah.
He's sweet. Hey, so we got to announce that the podcast that we were going to do live has been canceled or postponed pretty much indefinitely at this point. We were going to do it next week, but
I think when things get better, when things open up, we're just gonna do a live show ourselves.
We want to do a live one in person with a real audience.
Yeah. A real audience, and we're gonna have the same thing.
Yeah.
It'll probably just be in Los Angeles somewhere, and you can buy tickets for that. Because you know what? We're gonna make it so great, like we did last year, like we did at the 100th episode, like where we flew people to come see the show. Remember, we flew somebody to see the show. We flew that guy from Seattle. He won the podcast sweepstakes. Remember?
Who?
We flew a guy from Seattle, didn't we?
For what?
Oh, we got him a room.
Was that to view your special?
Yeah. Well, that was to view the special. My bad.
That was the Honda Fit. I think that was the Honda Fit campaign.
Okay.
But
this time, man, when we do
San Francisco.
When we do the live podcast, we're gonna fly in people, man, who are willing to fly Frontier.
Hardcore fans, bro.
If you live near a Frontier, like if you live near a place that flies Frontier or Spirit or Sun flies
or Sun Country,
Sun Country or Boutique or fuck it, if you live in a place that flies WestJet
or that new airline from Burbank Airport that just came out.
WestJet is like the southwest of Canada, huh, Angelo?
Good. I like WestJet's good. Good airline.
We could have some little raffle or something, or a contest to maybe have a few fans flown in too. If they're from out. We could do something.
That'd be nice to flow in like the hardcore fans, like the fans that like used to draw us.
Yeah, then we have a fan panel and have like 3 super fans up there talking, and we could interview them, see what they're about.
I think it'll be cool if we fly in like maybe like 4 fans, Southwest, and and we get a bunch of 4 fans from whoever wants to drive. Like if you live 8 hours away, we'll set you up with a room. And
8 hours.
and they could sit with their own. There'll be like the wave section of the show. Like they'll have their own little section, like where they go boo, nah. Like they'll be like we'll call them the fools, and they'll have their own section, like the sweat hogs.
They need to answer trivia about the podcast.
Yeah, bro. They'll be like the judge and jury, bro. The podcast, like if we have Willie Barcena say something. They'll be like the reactioners going, ooh, with cue cards, of course.
Oh, man. Hilarious.
Yeah, man. I already know like a couple of people that log in and shit. My dream at the Angelo show, like this is my dream show, bro. My dream show is this, man. Like to have a show like in Hawaii, and then people who actually want to see me fly into the show. And 2 days before the show, like a vacation, and and you could, and then like it'll be like the Felipe Esparza experience, the experience show, Hawaii tickets, and you get to see Felipe Esparza live in Hawaii together. We'll all get like you get a little fucking a little fucking aloha food shirt on the way in. Somebody will greet you and shit. We'll have a Felipe luau. And then fucking the comedy show, bro.
Like a package.
Like a whole event, bro.
Aloha foo.
Aloha foo. There you go.
That's great.
And at the luau, bro, we're having Jay Lamont be the comedian for that shit. And then the fucking big show, dog.
Yeah.
And then film it and shit. Started to Bravo. I seen your stuff is going viral right now on TikTok, man. I don't know if you noticed. Angelo Tsarouchas.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I know they're my wife does all that most of the social media stuff.
No, but if you punch your name on TikTok, like people like who are Greek, who follow Greek comedy only, yours pops up. Because I know that Native American comedy pops up. 2 of my friends who never got noticed are getting noticed now. Mark Jaffe and
Oh wow.
Von Eagle Bear.
Yeah, I know that. It's funny where a YouTube channel, there's a lot of hits now, but TikTok, I'm still trying to figure out Instagram.
But TikTok is something that somebody also posts, and you don't even know that you're going viral. That's what I'm saying. Next time you go to TikTok, ask your wife to just punch up your name, Angelo Tsarouchas, and fucking you misspell it 10 times, and I bet you'll find it.
I'll check it out then.
Dude, sometimes I try to find something and I misspell it and I show up and I look at the hashtag. Okay, 1,500 people spelled it this way wrong. I'm not alone, eh?
All right, we gotta go.
No, we don't, man. We gotta talk about it. We didn't even ask James about a new vest.
Summertime.
So was fucking Angelo Tsarouchas, bro, looking like Greek Kong next to San Francisco.
I just put that background. I liked it. It's about the only thing.
Where you live at, homie?
I live in Valley Village, right in Studio City.
Oh, damn.
Oh, nice. Hey, how's our buddy, man, with the cello?
Oh,
Jim Tavari.
Jim Tavari.
Jim Tavari.
Jim Tavari. Jim was living out. I ran into him. He's doing pretty good. He was out in I think he's in Hermosa Beach now, right? He's been living there.
He was in a horrible accident, man. But if he working now?
I think he made a full recovery. It was a long.
We should have him on. How long has it been? Like 4 years?
Maybe 5 now.
5 years.
We helped on the eFundMe, right?
Yeah, I think we donated to his GoFundMe.
Yeah.
But he's he moved back to England, I think, for a while, right? To get like special care or something like that, or the health care.
Go get some free health care, Rasa.
LA, I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Great, super guy.
He's so nice. We should have him on the podcast. I'm gonna put them on the list.
Super guy.
I want to give a shout out to Flaco's Tacos. Even though we didn't go over there in Berkeley, we ordered food from you. It was good. Also, man, shout out to that guy that gave us those moon rocks and that little sack. That sack right there competes with Louis. It was pretty good. How about you, bro? No? You didn't like that sack?
It was all right.
Not good enough?
It was good, but...
You wouldn't go that far?
He's an aristocrat.
I wouldn't compare it to Louis.
How about cookies?
Yeah. It's up there with it. That dude's name was Byron, right?
Byron, yeah. Oh, shit. I also run into it. Man, this never happens ever, man, in my life. Ever, man. Like, I never run into anybody from high school. But I run into my friend, man. Vince, bro. Anybody listening to the podcast who knows me from high school or junior high, you know me from 2nd Street Elementary. You know this guy, they used to call him Vince. And like, if you knew him, who he was, it was Vince. But if you didn't know who he was, you got to say which Vince. It was Chino Vince, bro. Chino Vince. I ran into Chino Vince.
And he wasn't Chinese. He just looked Asian.
He's Chinese.
Oh, he's Chinese.
He's Chinese.
He grew up right there in Aliso?
He grew up in over there by
El Sereno.
By Dakota Street in Boyle Heights. And I think his grandparents were caught up in the cap. They lived in those homes, encampments and shit when they gathered up. You know what's funny about World War II when they gathered up all the fucking Japanese? They were not gathering up no Germans, bro. But man. So
but they gathered up other Asians too. It wasn't just Japanese. So.
Asians, yeah. But they didn't grab no Italians though.
No.
But you know, people say that they didn't grab no Italians. But if you really read into it, Italians were treated bad, bro. A lot of the restaurants didn't come back ever. Little Italy was gone, bro, right after World War II. Like people started changing their names, bro. Like if you had like an Italian name, Vito, it was fucking Valens.
But I don't think they had an impact like Japanese did on the war. You know, where it's Hiroshima, that whole thing, like that, them dropping the bomb on Pearl Harbor and everything had such an impact. I don't think that there was the same impact with Italy, even though they were not our allies. I
was thinking about that shit. That's crazy, man. Like, what was the reaction all over the world against America after that? Like, fuck.
Italy would have been World War I too.
Yeah.
Though, right?
Hey,
yeah, but
I'm just saying this because I'm reading this new book on Audible called Blitz. the drug addiction of the drugs, an addiction of the Nazis. And bro, I didn't even know that fucking Hitler was giving so much methamphetamine and he was being shot vitamins, bro. And I was thinking, well, he's an old man, but that fool very insecure, bro, about his power. He took a bunch of amphetamines, bro, just to have his arm like this through the whole parade, bro, without putting it down.
Crazy.
He used to wear diapers because he would shit his pants during those speeches.
Bro, they said that there was an assassination attempt on him, bro. As soon as he tried to start that war, bro, but then it was too late. But he said that once that fool started dressing up like a general too, he said they were laughing behind his back, bro, and they made him take off.
Him. Yeah.
They made him take off the SSI, the SS. The main guy from the SS told him, "You can't wear that. You know, you were never a member. You never went through all this." So we had to change it, and he put something else. I didn't even know like that, dog. And then people want to be like him.
Wow.
And most of those, I think he was in the end. A lot of those ideas, they went for his ideas, but he was like the mastermind, bro. Like the scientists and all that, dog. It's crazy. I'm rambling, bro. Let's end this shit before I say something that doesn't even matter.
He was like the fool.
It's been fun, man.
He was like the fool from WeWork.
Thanks for having me on the show, guys. It's been a lot of fun. Thanks for
bringing the baklava back to the hood, bro.
Hope we do a show together soon, man.
By the way, bro, let me tell you, man. I'm 11% Greek Italian, bro. When I did my DNA test, and every time I tell that to a Greek guy or an Italian guy, I'm accepted, bro. They spray Windex in my eye.
That's it.
Me la pelas. What's up, fool?
You got DC this weekend, Alexandria, Virginia, 2 shows, Friday and Saturday.
And then May 28, 29, 30, we have Miami Improv.
But the week before that, you have Omaha, Nebraska. And then you're going to have South Padre Island, Texas, too. Corpus area, kind of, right? Brownsville? No?
That's right, man.
Gulf of Mexico.
Get off the field. Stay on drive over there for 8 hours.
We'll talk about that, yeah.
What's up, food podcast? Thank you, Angelo Tsarouchas.
Thanks, guys.
Martin Rizzo, Lisa over there.
Bye.
In the dark room, developing film.
What happened?